Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Ting, and I help you learn practical Chinese step by step. Today's lesson is about a Chinese word that confuses many learners, 除了. You may know that it means except, but sometimes native speakers use it to mean besides. So why can one word have two opposite meanings? In today's lesson, I'll show you the two sentence patterns you need to know, with simple examples from daily conversations. You can turn on subtitles and choose your preferred language in YouTube settings. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, and welcome to today's HSK3 Grammar Explainer. I'm your co-host, and I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you today.
And I'm your other co-host. Welcome in, everyone. So today, we're tackling a really fun topic. We are looking at a Chinese word that literally has a split personality. It's the word chúle.
That's right. It's a real chameleon. This one word can mean two completely opposite things, all depending on who its friends are in the sentence. It's a giant puzzle, but we're going to solve it together. Let's dive right in. So here is our super simple roadmap for today. First, we're going to look at its first personality, taking things away. Second, we'll check out its second personality, adding things.
And finally, for step 3, we'll run through some interactive practice together to make sure it all sticks.
All right, let's jump right into section 1, exclusion, or 排除法, 排除法. Okay, so this is the very first job of our target word. I want you to think of it kind of like a subtraction sign in math. It's used to take away or exclude one specific thing from a larger group.
Exactly. Let's look at the formula. As a preposition, it means except, but, or outside of. The absolute key here is the format 除了, then your exception, followed by 都.
Right, and that crucial partner word there is 都, which, as we know, means all. So when 除了 partners up with go, it means everything in the group is included except for that one single thing you just mentioned.
Spot on. It's basically like saying, except for this one thing, all the others are. Let's run through a real-life scenario to make this crystal clear.
Imagine walking down a street in the past, and there is just one lonely little shop. The sentence goes, 过去这条街上除了一家小商店，什么都没有。不像现在有这么多宾馆和银行。Let's break that down nice and slow. In the past, on the street, 除了 except for one small shop, 什么都没有. There was absolutely nothing. Yes, in this scenario, we're talking about the whole street. We want to say it was completely empty, so we use that except structure. Except for the shop, literally all other things were non-existent. Then, it finishes by contrasting it with today. Unlike now, where there are so many hotels and banks. It's just a brilliant way to illustrate how we exclude that one single shop from the total emptiness of the street.
Now, let's look at another super common daily scenario. Imagine two students are editing a paper together. Person A asks, 你觉得这段话这样写怎么样? What do you think about how this paragraph is written? And person B answers, 除了这个句子意思有些不清楚外，其他都不错. Which means, except for this one sentence where the meaning is a bit unclear, all the rest are quite good. Notice that partner word popping up again? Though, everything is good, except this one confusing sentence. This one simple sentence perfectly summarizes our first grammar point. When you need to make an exception, use 除了 though.
Now here is where things get really interesting. We just learned that 除了都 means subtracting, right?
We did. But watch this magic trick. If we simply kick out the word do and invite a brand new friend to the sentence, either hi or yet, the entire meaning of the sentence flips.
No way, right? It literally goes from subtracting to adding. It's like flipping a switch. Let's see exactly how this second personality works.
Welcome to section 2, addition, or 补充法, 补充法. Okay, so now our word 除了 isn't taking things away anymore. It's actually adding more items to our list. Let's check out this new formula. Here, the preposition means besides or in addition to.
The format is 除了, your first item, followed by hi or ye.
That's the secret sauce. The friends it hangs out with here are hi, meaning also or additionally, and ye, meaning also or to. The second you see these partner words, you immediately know we're adding information, not excluding it. Picture our friend Zhou Ming getting ready for a long train ride.
The sentence is 坐火车前除了面包、水果，周明还买了一些报纸.
Before taking the train, besides bread and fruit, Zhou Ming also bought some newspapers.
See what happened there? We aren't saying he only bought newspapers. We are saying he already had bread and fruit, and we are adding newspapers to his bag.
Exactly. We used hai to add more items to the action of buying. He bought A and B, and in addition, he bought C.
Let's look at a slightly deeper everyday philosophy kind of scenario. The sentence reads, 要了解一个人，除了要听他怎么说，还要看他怎么做。
To understand a person, besides listening to what they say, you also need to look at what they do.
This is such a beautiful use of the grammar. To truly understand someone, step 1 is listening. But that's not enough on its own. We have to add step 2, watching their actions.
For sure. So to summarize this addition usage in one simple rule, when you want to say not only this but also that, you're going to use 除了还也.
All right, we've made it to section 3, 跟我练一练. Practice with me.
We've got 2 quick challenges to test what you've just learned. Let's see if you can spot the difference out in the wild.
Here is challenge number 1. We need to rewrite this sentence using our new grammar. The original sentence is 马明没参加考试，其他同学参加考试了。
So, Ma Ming did not take the exam, the other students took the exam.
Imagine an exam room. Ma Ming's desk is totally empty while everyone else is working hard. I'll give you a few seconds to think. Are we adding something here, or are we excluding Ma Ming from the group of test takers? Think about which partner word you need.
All right, did you get it? Let's reveal the answer. It's
除了马明以外，其他同学都参加考试了。
except for Ma Ming. All the other students took the exam. Because Ma Ming is the single exception here, literally the one guy who didn't take the test, we use the exclusion structure with dou, D-O-U. Huge congrats if you got that right.
Let's try challenge number 2. The original sentences are 在中国，春节是很重要的一个节日，中秋节也是很重要的一个节日。
In China, the Spring Festival is a very important holiday. The Mid-Autumn Festival is also a very important holiday.
Picture a super festive scene with fireworks for Spring Festival and delicious mooncakes for Mid-Autumn. So, ask yourself, are we excluding one holiday? Or are we listing one important holiday and then adding a second one to the list? Which partner word fits best?
Okay, let's see the answer. It is 在中国，除了春节以外，中秋节也是很重要的一个节日。
In China, besides the Spring Festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival is also a very important holiday.
Exactly. Since we are clearly adding a second important festival to our thought, we correctly use the addition structure with the partner word, yeah. It's basically a big plus sign linking them together.
Fantastic work, everybody. You guys did great. Now let's smoothly transition into a really quick recap to solidify these grammar rules in your memory.
Yes, reviewing right after you learn is absolutely the best way to make the knowledge stick for good.
Okay, let's lock this in. It all comes down to these 2 bullet points. Number 1, for exclusion, meaning except, the structure is 除了 do.
And number 2, for addition, meaning besides or in addition to, the structure is 除了还也.
So the single most crucial takeaway today is simply to look at those partner words later in the sentence. They will always tip you off to which personality the word 除了 is using.
Keep practicing these with your own daily routines and you'll have it mastered in no time. But before we go, I want to leave you with a rather fascinating thought. Isn't it amazing how in Chinese, the exact same starting word can mean completely opposite things just based on the context that comes after it? It really shows how deeply connected every single part of a Chinese sentence is. It really does. It makes learning the language feel like solving a really fun, rewarding puzzle. And speaking of puzzles, for our next explainer, we will be looking at the preposition 根据, which is used to introduce the premise or basis of an action. Think of a detective using footprints as a basis for a clue. Oh, it's going to be a great one. Thank you so much for learning with us today. Keep up the amazing work, and we will see you next time on The Explainer.
Great job finishing today's lesson. Now you know that 除了 has 2 different uses. 除了加都 means except, and 除了加还或也 means besides or in addition to. Understanding this difference will help you express your ideas more clearly and sound more natural in Chinese conversations. If you want to improve your speaking skills with personalized feedback, you can book a trial lesson through my Preply link in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical Chinese lessons. In the next lesson, we'll learn 根据 and how to express according to or based on in Chinese. See you next time.